My first backpacking trip, absolute chaos. I was overwhelmed, soaking wet, totally unprepared, and I still fell in love with it.
Hi guys, I'm Nancy. I've backpacked through some of the most rugged wilderness in South and North America, including the Bob Marshall Wilderness in Montana and the El Churro segment of the Inca Trail in Bolivia. And today, I'm sharing what I wish I knew before I even shouldered a pack.
This isn't a gear ad. It's not a perfect Instagram reel. It's what really happens out there so you can be prepared, not just packed. I started my first trip with way too much stuff because every blog told me I needed the best of everything. Spoiler, I didn't. I wish someone had said, just start with what you have. Focus on safety, comfort, and your own needs, not REI's bestseller list. Pro tip, start light, borrow or thrift gear, upgrade as you go. I thought I could just show up and hike 10 miles a day.
I just don't think I can do this.
Turns out my body had other plans. My hips were bruised. My legs were cramping by day 2. And those shiny new boots gave me blisters the size of quarters.
I was hurting, y'all.
Train with your full pack. Walk hills. Break in boots months before. Don't buy new boots or shoes or trail runners the day before you hike. I once followed what I thought was a shortcut and ended up bushwhacking for hours through deadfall and steep scree. I should have known better.
Know your route, but also know how to find your route when things go wrong.
I'm not even seeing horse droppings anymore, and I'm having to kind of clear some bush.
Paper maps, downloaded GPS, trail markers, compass basics. You need redundancy. I once camped thinking there'd be water nearby. There was, but it was a mosquito, beaver, goose-infested slough.
A shrimp bowl.
I had to slosh through icky mud and ration sips until the next creek, and it was a long night.
When we went to get water, I slipped into the slough, so it's drying out slowly.
Never assume. Check water sources on your map. Carry more than what you think you need. And ask questions on Facebook groups. My first solo night, I jumped at every sound. I thought every squirrel was a grizzly. It's okay to be scared. But here's the truth. Most of the fear isn't about what's actually out there. It's about what your brain imagines is out there. One night, deep in the backcountry, I heard something big walk right past my tent. Heavy footsteps. Slow. Measured. I held my breath and then I just said, hey, calm, steady. It paused. Then it ran away.
So I didn't get much sleep. Something did walk beside my tent at one point, and I just said, hey, and they moved away, whatever it was.
That moment taught me something important about the backcountry. Animals, most animals, want nothing to do with us humans. Unless you smell like bacon or are messing with their babies, they'll most likely leave you alone.
He and I have an understanding.
It's okay to be scared. Fear is your brain trying to protect you. The trick is learning which fear to listen to and which to walk through. Because the goal isn't to stop being afraid, it's to feel prepared enough that the fear doesn't stop you from experiencing something incredible. Be smart, stay calm, and speak up.
Want to sleep peacefully in bear country? I made a full video on just that, bear safety.
I just charged this.
My collapsible tent poles once malfunctioned and wouldn't uncollapse. One time, my water filter froze. I sometimes lose a trail for hours. And you know what? I figured it out.
You won't get it perfect. You don't have to. The backcountry rewards creativity, not perfection.
Problem solving is better than perfection. Stay flexible. The real stuff you'll remember. You won't remember how shiny your gear was.
You'll remember the quiet, the clarity, the strength you didn't know you had.
You'll remember the moose dancing in the lake, the goat that said goodbye, the deer that stole your shirt, and these quiet moments of solitude.
10 things I wish someone had just told me. Rapid fire, here we go.
Trekking poles save knees. Rain gear is never optional. Your sleep system is more important than your tent. Chafing is real, lube up. Hot food equals morale boost. Don't hike in cotton. Blisters start small, treat early. Learn to read the sky. Your mental game is everything. It's okay to cry, then keep walking.
Backpacking changed my life. It made me tougher, quieter, more aware. It reminded me that I'm small, and that's beautiful. So, if you're planning your first trip, you're already braver than most. I hope this helps.
Check out my video on how to choose the best gear for your first trip, or the one where I break down what actually went wrong on the trail. Links right here in the description. And hey, subscribe if you want more honest, wild stories from the trail. And until next time, happy trekking.